Go to the next part, which is part P, is talking about flesh. On the road you will see some flesh on the road, and on the most especially on the highway, you will see the flesh like this one. It's always three. You will see it's three together when you see it, and it's telling you that any overtaking that you want to do, you must do it before you get to the third part of this type of flesh. Anytime you see this type of flesh, it's telling you that the road is going closer. Maybe you have three line before. It's telling you that three line that I'm talking about is maybe you have line two from one side and one in the other side. So and where you will see this type of line is that is where the other road wants to close. So it's telling you that the road wants to turn into one. Oh, just be careful so that you will not go and overtake and enter another lane. So be careful. And the other part of the flesh that we will see is the flesh direction. The flesh, that the line that they will draw on the arrow that you will see on the floor is for direction. One will go straight. When you see this, it means you must always go straight. When you see anyone that is in this line that have two flesh, it means that the person can enter or you can go straight. You can come to the right or you can go straight. So take note of all this flesh on the floor. It's very, very important. You can see in the example that we are seeing here. This is telling that this vehicle here, you can enter here and you can go. Maybe there is a road here that you can cross the road. That's what it's taking us. But any vehicle that is in this place, it means you cannot. You have to keep going straight. You can't cross. You have to keep going straight. And we have another one, la voie de réserve. That is la voie de stockage. Is talking about how do I explain it? When a vehicle wants to turn, maybe there is a road, we can see there is road here. This vehicle, if the vehicle wants to turn, is only for the vehicle that wants to enter another street that will use this voie. It's called la voie de stockage en français. That is the road that will permit you to turn. That's the only road that can permit you to turn to the direction that you are going. So if I can read it, says cette voie permet de tourner à droite. That means or à gauche sans rester sur la voie principale. That is, it allows you to turn to the right or to the left without blocking the road, the principal road. That is why they put this in, that you don't need to stay on this road. If you want to turn, you need to come here. Anybody that is on this line, it means he wants to enter this street without blocking the principal road. Then we have la voie de bus. We all know there is line for bus. This is the line for bus. You are not permitted to take there, except the taxi, ambulance and cyclists can exceptional follow that road where there is line for bus. It's for bus. When they have indicated that this place is for bus. It is interdit. It is prohibited for other vehicle to take there, except three things that I mentioned. Taxi, ambulance and cyclists can only take this line that they reserve for bus. Is a line that they reserve for bus. Then there is a line that they call la voie pour le véhicule lent. That is that all this one you will see it on the highway. The last line on the highway is always reserved for the vehicle that is going slow, that is going less than 60 km/h. If you are driving more than 60 km/h, you are not allowed to stay in that road. But if you are driving less, then you can stay there. So that shows that you can overtake. Another one is la voie de distress dans la code de la rue. There is a road. I think it's like I will get the picture. If I can get the picture, I'll put it there. Get the line and I put it beside it as we are going. That shows that when there is failure brake, always maybe your brake is not working very well, and then there is red. You saw red in your vehicle. Then this voie de distress is where you are going to park your vehicle only for emergency stop. That is the problem, is something that you cannot take to the next bus stop, you need to stop. There's always it, they always have it on the highway. Then again, we go to the, we have talked about the Arrêt de Bus, which is also this one. L'Arrêt de Bus is like a zebra crossing. And then we have a Le Passage for Piéton. Le Passage for Piéton is where the passenger, people that are walking, Piéton are called we that will walk on the road. That this is the line, and it is prohibited for us to stop or to bring our passenger on this road, because it is only reserved uniquement only for the people that are walking, that can pass through it, that want to cross. It's only for them. So you cannot stop and you cannot carry passenger on this line. And we have zebra road, and we have bicycle road as well. So as we go step by step, we are still on the theory part, and very soon we'll go to the practical part, where we are going to practicalize it. As you are following this lesson, make sure you are following it every day, because when we start to practicalize it, we can see that all our explanation is easy to follow. So thank you. See you in my next